Hello there, you're now with me, Douglas Elliott, for TVS News at 5. Let's begin with our top story. Following the opening of the second biggest museum in the region in 2022, Sarawak will see a slew of brand new museums and galleries this year, with up to 6 museums slated to open its doors to visitors in 2023. State Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts Minister Dato Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah said this is part of the state government's effort to showcase Sarawak's diverse heritage to the world.
The 6 museums include the Brook Dockyard Industrial Heritage Museum, Santubong Archaeological Park, the Wireless Centre, Limbang Museum, Rumah Sri Aman Gallery and the Old Sarawak Museum. The latter, which sees content development works being underway.
Untuk maklumat, terdapat 14 projek di bawah Jabatan Museum, antaranya 5 projek memelihara dan juga menaik taraf kubu Emma. Satu lagi kubu-kubu yang terdapat di Sarawak, kita ubah suai ataupun kita aturkan supaya mereka menjadi museum-museum tertentu di tempat lokasi di mana letaknya kubu-kubu ini. Antaranya kubu Emma, kubu Brook, kubu Lidi, kubu Host, kubu Sylvia dan juga kubu Arundel. Selain itu, pembangunan konten untuk bangunan lama Museum Sarawak sedang giat dijalankan.
Karim said this during the Sarawak Museum Department Appreciation Night on Tuesday. Singing praise of the remarkable achievement of the Borneo Cultures Museum, Karim noted that since its opening on March 9 last year, the museum has received over 600,165 visitors as of February 13 this year. Adding that it has also won the Gold Award for the Museum of the Year category by the Malaysian Tourism Council in 2022. Additionally, he said that Sarawak has also been picked as the host of the national level International Museum Day celebration this year by the Malaysian Museum Department.
The construction of the 70 million ringgit Unit for Other Religions or UNIFOR complex is expected to be ready by the end of 2024. Deputy Minister of Public Health, Housing and Local Government, Dr. Pengwang Manggil said the complex will take 2 years to complete, following its construction in October last year, despite the delays due to COVID-19.
He told this to reporters after handing over UNIFOR grants to Roman Catholic mission schools for the year 2022 at Wisma Bapa Malaysia on Wednesday.
Based on the contract agreement, it will be for 2 years now. It has a very unique feature that I believe will stand out from the rest of the buildings nearby. It's progressing very well. And I'm also the chairman of the building committee, but because of this COVID and all this project was delayed. And we certainly hope that it will be completed very soon, probably next year, end of next year.
The groundbreaking ceremony for the 10-story building was held in October 2020. Once completed, it will feature 2-floor meeting venues, a dining hall, and a commercial space area. Earlier, Pengwang handed over checks amounting to 3.78 million ringgit to 32 Roman Catholic mission schools in Kuching and Syrian divisions.
With the Dewan Rakyat sitting taking place until March 30th, among the highlights according to the calendar on the Parliament website are on the debate on the Royal Address from February 15 to 21st, as well as the retabling of the Supply Bill 2023 by Anwar, who is also the Finance Minister, on Friday, February 24th. Now we have with us our reporter Muhammad Yusof, who is reporting live from Parliament in Kuala Lumpur. Take it away, Yusof.
All right, thank you, Studio. I would like to establish a situation for us just before I go any further. Okay, these days we have been experiencing a heavy downpour. Whether you're in Sarawak, whether you're in Sabah or in West Malaysia, heavy downpours occur randomly these days, and it is expected to occur throughout the whole year of 2023. And this situation is definitely not good. Specifically for rubber tappers and small farmers who depend on their yields and the production of the product itself to generate income for themselves and their family. And it is due to this situation that the Ministry of Rural and Regional Development will be giving out assistance for these small farmers and rubber tappers. According to the Deputy Minister of Rural and Regional Development, Dato' Rubiah Wang, a total of over 254 million ringgit will be distributed to a total of 318,642 small farmers and rubber tappers across the country, and this distribution is termed as the Bantuan Musim Tengkujuh, or BMT, and this BMT will be distributed to each recipient by November and December of this year, where 300 ringgit will be distributed accordingly, and the remainder 200 ringgit will be distributed in January 2024. So this means the accumulated assistance is about 800 ringgit. Is 800 ringgit, and of course this assistance is also on top of the assistance. Actually, under RISDA, the ministry is also holding a program to generate a side income for the rubber tappers and small farmers, which involves a sort of a farming, I would say a silo farming, which will inshallah help to generate a side income for these affected group of people. And these program is actually known as the Activity Ekonomi Tambahan, AET. So this will be implemented by the end of this year, but let's hope whether this assistance will actually be included in the supply bill that will be tabled on the 24th of February next week by our Prime Minister, Dato' Sri Anwar Ibrahim. I think that's all the report I would like to give to you on broadcast right now, but make sure to stay tuned for more updates from us right here from Kuala Lumpur with my videographer Faiz and my partner Shahai Rizal Kamalul Arifin for TVS Kuala Lumpur. Back to the studio. Thank you.
Thank you, Yusuf, with the update from Kuala Lumpur. Now moving along, electricians play an important role in modern life as they are responsible for installing, maintaining and repairing electrical systems as well as devices in a wide range of settings. As such, the demand for electricity in Sarawak is expected to increase significantly by 2025 due to several factors, including population growth, economic development, as well as increased demand for electricity in various sectors. Now, meeting the growing demand within the sector, the Sarawak government has introduced several initiatives in reaching the full potential of the state's generation capacity. Joining us today is the Electrical Academic team of the Centre of Technical Excellence, Centex, and its Deputy Director of Industry Academy, Dr. Nadia Natra Musa. Now, Dr. Nadia, as Sarawak aims to train 20,000 skilled electrical workers to achieve full 24-hour electricity by 2030, how can an institute like Centex attract students to partake in electrical courses? Doctor?
Di kalangan belia, kita ada platform ya di Centex seperti Career Talk, kita juga ada Tech Safari, Carnival in collaboration with SMA. Kita ada Centex Carnival itu sendiri, dan pada masa yang sama we have our own Yayasan Sarawak punya Carnival. Okay, dan juga kita participate dalam Carnival yang ditawarkan dijalankan oleh pihak Yayasan Sarawak, dan juga kita terlibat dengan Lan Berambe program daripada Kerajaan Negeri Sarawak. Dan pada masa yang sama kita juga melibatkan diri secara langsung bersama dengan state government agencies, juga program yang dijalankan oleh federal government juga, NGO, dan baru-baru ini kita bersama dengan tim kita, Electrical Academy Team, kita membuat engagement bersama dengan business chambers. Contohnya kita ada session di Dayak Chamber of Commerce and Industry baru-baru ini, dan juga kita ada Orang Ulu Chamber of Commerce and Industry, dan juga kita ada DUPS Dewan DUPS is salah satu daripada chamber of commerce Okay. So sebenarnya banyak platform yang kita gunakan untuk mendekati belia untuk mengambil program electrical di Sentex.
Right. Now, tailored syllabus to specialized industry needs have been the practice between training institutes and industry. As such, the collaboration between the two allows for more specialized programs with more coursework tailored to specific career tracks. Now, how can Sentex create better synergies in ensuring graduates from the electrical courses are in high demand and to secure a job easily upon graduation?
Di Sentex juga saya ingin membuat promosi sedikitlah berhubung dengan program-program yang sedia ada di Sentex. Melalui Digital Academy juga kita mempunyai program yang dikenali sebagai IoT, IR 4.0,
solar installation, green energy.
Sambungan daripada itu sebenarnya kita masih merangka banyak program lagi bersama dengan SELB, Sarawak Energy SELC, Sarawak Learning Center. Banyak program yang kita rangka. Antara program yang kita akan kerjasama pada masa depan seperti L2, L3 dan juga H1. So nanti kita akan maklumkan kemas kini lah, berhubung dengan program-program baru kami.
And that was Dr. Nadia Natra of Sentex. Now, moving on in regional update, separatists in Indonesia's restive Papua region have released images of Philip Mertens, a pilot for Indonesia aviation company Susi Air, who was taken hostage last week. Mertens was abducted by fighters from the West Papua National Liberation Army last week after landing in the remote region of Nuga. The separatists pledged that the New Zealand pilot would not be freed until Indonesian authorities acknowledge the independence of the Papua region.
Pilot kami tidak akan lepas hanya dengan kemerdekaan Papua. Jadi pilot kami akan ditangkap. Jadi seluruh negara harus dibuka mata dan ditundung Indonesia untuk mengaku Papua merdeka.
Papua Police Chief Matthias Fakiri said they are seeking to obtain the pilot's freedom by involving several community leaders, including tribal and church figures, to build communication and negotiate with the rebels. Conflicts between indigenous Papuans and Indonesian security forces are common in the impoverished Papua region, a former Dutch colony in the western part of New Guinea that is ethnically and culturally distinct from much of Indonesia. Papua was incorporated into Indonesia in 1969 after an unsponsored ballot that was widely seen as a sham. Since then, a low-level insurgency has simmered in the mineral-rich region.
And that's our update on News at 5. I'm Douglas Elliott. Thank you for watching.